Hello there. How's it going, fam? Look what I just found. That's right, fam. Just found this. Should we try it out? Oh, wow. Less than 5 ingredients with a scan me for a free airdrop. Here's the magic part, fam. Got it right here. Give it a go. Whew. That was amazing. Refreshing. All the salts you need in your electrolyte premix. Definitely check out Crypto Rush now. It even has a bonus creatine. That's right, got to build those strong muscles, help with all that muscle recovery. Crypto Rush gives you the rush that you need to propel yourself throughout the day. Crypto Fam Radio, I'm your host Mountain Dew. Let's go get some Crypto Rush now. Let's get started. So why don't you just share a little bit about who you are, what you do, how are you building community in your space? We'll start there.
Absolutely. Okay, so I'm Jenna. I was formerly XRP Jenna because I used to be an XRP Maxi. Now I'm Jenna X because, gotta experience. And
so you're chain agnostic, right?
I am. Because you don't want to miss those opportunities. You meet so many people and so anyway, I do crypto since 17, and now I'm actively for a DAO on the XRPL called ZAO, and yeah, we're really building community with that because that's all about the builders, the community, and trying to actually create value for XRP. You know what I mean? Versus just the institutional side of it. So we're focused on retail and how we can better our lives and how we can together. So that's my biggest focus right now, giving them a voice. Yeah, so that's where I'm focusing all of my energy.
Awesome. So you're a big believer in DAOs, it sounds like.
Absolutely.
And Denver, the DAO, it's structured like a DAO with Spork. We're all technically members once we get that ticket.
Exactly.
So talk to me about why do you like DAOs so much? And I guess why you're bullish and why should everyone else be bullish on them?
Because I feel like it's really important that we our lives, that other people essentially bully us. So the government right to together to make our own decisions for our voice matters, and I think we need to protect that at all costs.
I love that. So how do you mentioned before about onboarding retail, that's part of your service with the ZAO DAO. Yeah. So how are you doing that practical application?
Okay, so first of all, it's a lot harder.
It is. So that's why I'm asking.
To find 1,000 visionaries, to start.
Oh, is that your goal?
First, we're going to start it with 1,000 because we have this thing where we don't want whales to be able to come in and bully everyone. We don't want anyone to have more than 0.1% or more than 0.6% of the voting power. Right. And so only use XRP as our token. We don't use that. But it's hard to explain that as a community we have everything. We have our app. It's super easy. We're connected with Zaman Wallet, Bifrost Wallet, and we'll add more and more as the community votes on it. But as you know, you have to start somewhere. Every integration, that does cost money, but we're starting there. So anybody with a Zaman wallet, we have a super low barrier for entry of $10 USD. One-time lifetime membership. You make your membership NFTs in your wallet forever.
Wow.
Yes. And if you KYC to it, you can receive profits. If our DAO is profitable, etc. If we run a loss, we're LLC DAO of Wyoming. So it doesn't hurt the members, nothing like that.
Nice,
They've
smart.
brought it through. Yeah, so we're at 800 members. We just need to off decentralized governance. And I've already started reading some of the proposals that are coming in. And it's super awesome. And it's all about the builders and trying to get the funding that Ripple promised. They promised $1 billion. Where is it? How do we get that? And we want these builders to be heard because, if you starve them out, our ecosystem will die. And they're making it very hard. So as hoping that we make enough of a splash, enough impact with our together.
I absolutely love that. You said that so eloquently.
Oh, thank
I just
you.
want to say, it sounds like you've been a communicator for quite a long time, Jenna.
I'm passionate about
it sounds like it. Before crypto, take me back. How did you learn how to communicate so effectively?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. I think it's because I'm short and I just got used to just having to really stand up for myself.
You and me both, Jenna. You and me both.
And yell and use
incredible.
my voice. And now I realize I don't have to yell and stomp my feet. I can communicate a little more effectively
Yeah.
but yeah, no.
Did you go to school for this? College? Did you
No,
study
okay,
communications
so
or business school? Or?
I am a college dropout.
Nice,
I
even
then
better.
went to beauty school.
Oh, beauty school. Okay.
Then I was a beauty school dropout. I went to
Okay.
college, to beauty school, and then I
So many
found
dropouts.
myself in the Air Force.
Oh, Air Force.
Because I needed some structure in my life. And then Jenna decided that was too much structure.
Oh,
This is why
okay.
the centralized thing works for me.
Oh, I see.
And after the Air Force,
Yeah.
I went back to beauty. That started my own business. My parents,
Yeah.
like my mom, I grew up in her salon. She had, and my grandmother had a salon, and my papa an army store. So I grew up with that entrepreneur spirit
Love that.
and how to just start something. And once you create that independence for yourself, it's just like you can't tell me nothing. I love that.
I love that. No, it's that tenacity.
Yeah.
Right? And
Yeah.
it's like you got to put in the work, but you
Yeah.
don't mind because you're building something for yourself.
Exactly.
You're not building something for others.
Yeah, and
Love
I
that.
still have my beauty biz, but the thing is, I don't want to be behind a chair all day. I want to be able to take my work wherever I go, and that's why I
Remotely.
love the crypto space and finding all of these different opportunities. Because you can travel, realize that you can bust out of the matrix.
And
Bigger.
you can.
know?
You're a digital nomad essentially,
Yes.
right? So you can
I
just
love it.
travel remote, go anywhere in the world, right?
Yes.
And it's honestly, I feel like crypto is almost better outside the U.S. than it is inside in a
yeah.
lot of ways, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
When we go to Costa Rica and I just like open up the
love
doors
that.
and you're sitting there, and it's so beautiful, working from your laptop. Like this can be done. It's just like you just gotta believe it.
Yeah.
But I
Vision.
think it's hard when like I come from a very small town.
Really?
So yeah.
What town? Where are you from?
I'm from since Karate Combat already outed me.
Oh, wow.
Because they dox you for that.
Yeah.
I'm from South Central Pennsylvania.
No
So,
way.
yeah, so
You do
there's-
not strike me as a Pennsylvania. Wow.
I am a
okay.
I am a PA girl.
PA girl from what city?
Yeah.
What town?
Okay, I'm from Chambersburg, so it is it
Where
is
is that?
literally exactly that, my friend. That's what I'm telling you.
Where is that? Is that near Pittsburgh? Is it near,
No. Okay,
like,
so
Philadelphia? Like
Harrisburg, an
Harrisburg,
hour
okay.
south, an hour
Okay, I know
south
where
of
Harrisburg is,
Harrisburg,
yes.
right above the Maryland border.
oh,
Yeah.
Maryland.
So
Okay.
living's easy, but the problem is I
Huh.
find it difficult.
Do you not have an
because-
accent?
Really?
I don't think
Well,
so.
thank you.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Sure.
I
Sorry,
mean,
not to
I
cut
think
you
when
off.
I get around my family, like a little bit of the twang
it comes out. Yes, yeah. But
Yeah.
but you don't sound. Yeah. You've definitely
I don't sound like a
traveled.
bumpkin.
Well traveled. You're well traveled. There we go. We'll keep it like well
All right,
traveled.
Okay, I
Yeah.
appreciate
But
it.
Pennsylvania,
Yeah.
you don't strike me. It's so weird. Because I met a Jersey girl and she definitely has an accent.
Oh, Jersey? No,
Jerseys.
you know when they're from
yeah,
Jersey.
yeah. But
You can just
man,
tell.
that's so interesting though. The whole Pennsylvania. Yeah, but I assume you know right after dropping out college, you went to go travel the world and.
I wanted to
do
get
your
out.
thing.
I wanted to
Yeah.
break free because I
Right.
just needed to get away from things that just were no longer serving you. Like they're not
Right.
serving me. I
Right.
need to go out. I need to explore. And when you
Right.
do, when you leave that safe space and you see what else is out there, you gain inspiration. And
Tell me more about your travels. Where have you been?
Okay.
Where
All
have you
right.
been?
Oh my
This
goodness.
sounds fun.
Okay. So first time
Yeah.
traveling was in the Air Force. I went to So I'm this crazy teenager, and I'm like, I need to get some direction in my life, and I put down like on your dream all these places, and I
Yeah,
put
yeah.
Ramstein, Germany, thinking they'll never send me there. I hope they send me to Florida. You know, no,
Right.
they sent me to Germany. I got my orders, and I was
Oh,
like,
wow.
oh, shit, what do I do now? I've never left home. Like,
Right.
what am I gonna do?
Right.
It was a bit chaotic,
Right.
but went there. I loved it. It such a vibe. They closed down at lunch.
Right.
They have beer trucks in this. I mean, they're back.
Yeah.
They don't really have freezers, which was
Hmm.
everything's super fresh.
Oh,
I
makes
want
sense.
you to be fresh. You're
Yes,
healthier.
yes, of course,
Um,
always.
So
Health is wealth.
Europe's cool. I took it for granted a little bit because I partied so much back then. Because
Yeah.
you're young, you
Right,
can go
of
see the
course.
castles, everything.
I heard Germany's a vibe too.
It
Like they
is.
love house music, techno, all that stuff,
Such a
and they're always
vibe.
partying. Yeah.
Oh, the discos?
Yeah, disco.
Okay, so
disco
2008 when I was there, and Lady Gaga, like it was the
No
thing.
way.
So you were
No
like,
way.
love. Oh, my God,
you saw
love
Lady
Game,
Gaga.
everything.
live?
Like that was 2008. It was when she was so big with poker face
Right,
and
that's-
everything.
That was the come up, yeah.
No one loved her more than Europe. I'm telling you.
Oh, I bet.
Oh my God,
Such a vibe. She
Yes.
still is, but you know.
I loved
Yeah,
it.
I love
I
Gaga.
love Mother Mod.
So you saw her live there
Yes.
in Germany.
Yes.
Wow,
So
that's incredible.
Then what else? Okay, no, my favorite though performance was last year in the Sphere because I got to see the Backstreet Boys.
No
yes,
way.
live in the Sphere,
no way.
and it was amazing.
That is
what
jealous.
I use my crypto for. Oh my God,
Live
you've never seen
entertainment,
so
live
many
music.
yelling moms.
Oh, I bet. Oh my
hearts were
gosh,
melting.
heartthrobs. Oh my.
It was amazing.
That's lit. I'm jealous.
I
I'm so jealous. I'm
still
so
got
fanboying right now. Like,
Kevin looks so good.
oh, I bet.
He aged
Yeah?
the best.
Like a fine wine, right?
Oh my God. Yes. It's really impressive.
So funny. You're so funny, Jen. Other places you've traveled that you've experienced that you're like, hey, I crossed this off my bucket list. It's amazing, but you need to go there too.
Costa Rica.
Costa Rica. Okay,
I've been there
obviously.
4 times. I want to go back.
Okay.
I want to live there.
But it's like any other beach town, isn't it? Okay, but
there's
what's
the
so different?
living's easy. Okay, so for like
Yeah.
$400K in Costa Rica, I get a gorgeous home on the beach, live my best life,
Wow.
and or I can pick a development in Chambersburg.
Right.
With all these people surrounding me, I don't even like.
Right.
No,
That doesn't sound like a good
I need
exchange.
the vibes.
Yeah.
No, and
yeah.
living's easy. Everybody just
Yeah.
has that really chill attitude. I love it so much to do with culture.
Love
But I
that.
also love Belize. I've been there. Yes, we just hiked the ruins
Okay.
last summer, and we went, and it was absolutely Mayan ruin. And
Oh
I
my
was
God.
so scared because I'm scared
Really?
of heights, and you have to go up
Yeah.
these stairs.
Oh.
Let me tell you, coming down the stairs,
Oh, I bet that was scary.
I had to go down my butt
Oh
the
my-
whole way, step
oh,
by, like a child
really?
going down the steps.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Okay.
And the tour guide's like, Jen,
Yeah.
he was like, are you paying homage to odds? I'm like,
Yeah.
well, I'm just terrified, but yeah, sure.
Homage to the
He's
Fun.
like, as I'm down
as you're like
on my butt, just
ever so slowly, but you made it down.
I did.
That kind of reminds me of, well, I've never been, but I've seen photos, Peru,
Okay,
right? With
yes.
the whole, like, the
Yes,
ruins they
bucket
have over
list.
there.
Bucket
And
list.
I've heard it's just spectacular once you get up top, but it's so hard to get up there.
Yeah.
Like, it's really difficult
Yeah.
once you get to the ruins in Peru, right? And you're like, once you get there, it's a vibe. But then I heard it's really hard getting down. Really hard.
Yeah.
For, like, if you're not, like, fit,
Oh.
it's a struggle.
I
You gotta
guarantee.
be fit.
Yeah, and luckily for me, I'm coming off of these fights and training.
Wait,
so
wait,
I'm still
you've
in
been
shape.
training?
Well, I did. I had to do fights. So
Two
I was in
fights?
Singapore last year and the year before.
What are you fighting? What are you fighting for?
So Young Snack, I fought
Okay.
her in IFC.
Okay.
So we did that 2 years ago in Singapore.
What kind of fighting are we talking about? UFC or
MMA.
what? MMA?
Yeah, we were in there.
You do MMA?
Yeah, well,
What?
we tried our best. We were in there. We were giving our heart.
Damn.
We need to run back that video.
We
It was
do.
fun.
How did you get into MMA now? We got to jump into this.
Okay, so randomly,
Okay.
I get a message from Cryptos R Us, and they
Yeah.
just started Influencer Fight Club, and
Okay.
he's like, "Hey Jenna, would you want to fight someone?" And I'm like, "LOL, no."
Yeah.
Like, I've
Like,
never
physically
fought
fight?
anything.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's
Wow.
like, "Yeah, but it could be really fun." And then I saw BitBoy do it,
Oh,
and I
that's
was like,
right.
"If
Yeah.
he did it,
I can do it. I can do
I
it.
can
right?
definitely do it."
Funny.
Uh-huh.
Oh, God, Jenna, you're a vibe right now. Okay, so you started training
Trained so fucking
just because
hard.
of BitBoy. BitBoy can do it. I can do it. So you
yes.
just started training.
Yeah.
And
4
how long did it
months.
take you to train before your first fight?
They only give us 4 months.
Okay.
And
Wow.
then,
That's
so
quick. That's
Young
quick.
Snack trained for a couple months. Yes. And this was our first fight, right?
Okay.
No sparring, no
Fair,
nothing.
fair.
They
Yeah.
throw us in this pit. And the moment before you jump in, I'm like,
Mhm.
fuck did I get?
Right.
Right? You're
right.
just like, and you just jump in there and you
Okay.
just start swinging and doing whatever you can. She pinched my boob, pulled my shirt.
Oh my
like, it's
God.
Like, I know.
Oh
and
my.
I
That sounds
told-
very physical.
It was crazy.
what was going through your head as you were like doing this?
It's life or death. It's her or me, and I am not going down. And I knew she was taller than me. Like,
Oh, see, she had the
5
height
inches.
advantage
Yes, and the
already.
reach.
Yeah,
And
the
I was
reach.
like,
how do you do that?
you
Get her
just
lower or
no,
what?
I
Like-
charged her like a bull.
Okay.
I was like,
yeah,
ooh, and
there
I
you
just ran her
go.
into the side
There
of the
you
walls
go.
and just tried to get
Okay.
on top of her. Like that was my takedowns.
Takedowns.
Yeah, because my
Fast as
striking
you
was
could.
weak, and I did get
Right.
a couple deep kicks in, which
Yeah.
really helped me push her back a little.
Mm-hmm.
But it was one of those things where I'm like, kicked her, I'm like, oh, it worked. But instead of like following right up, I'm just like, wow.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
So how did the fight go? Did you win?
I won. Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
That's incredible.
I did.
Congrats.
Yes.
And then you did it again.
Okay, I did it again for Crypto Fight Night.
Okay.
And
who did you fight? Who's your second?
Blonde
fight?
Broker.
Blonde Broker. Okay.
Okay,
I don't know who
and
that is, but she sounds
You-
hard.
Oh, she is. Listen, she's
Uh-huh.
a bad bee.
Okay.
She is.
Bet.
She's super cool. She's a really good opponent.
Okay.
She kicked my ass this time. I got TKO'd.
Oof.
It was the first time I've ever been TKO'd.
Yikes.
Yeah, I
How
didn't
did it
really know what to
feel?
expect. It hurt.
I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got hit
Did
to
it-
the back of the head, and so
Oh,
you're not supposed to do
Yeah,
that.
I was gonna say it
but-
didn't sound like you're supposed to do that.
But
Yeah.
it wasn't intentional. We were
Yeah.
just both wildly swinging
Okay,
for
fair.
our lives.
Sure.
And so it's boxing, right? This
Right.
isn't takedowns. It's not, I can't kick her.
Sure.
So we're just in there swinging like crazy. Just
I need to see these videos.
the technique was not there.
This
But the
sounds
heart-
wild
the
right now.
heart is there.
I am blown
I can't
away.
believe you've never
I've
seen these.
never seen these
Okay,
fights.
you've got to look
Okay,
these
after
up.
this, you're gonna
It's
show
a
me.
whole production. Crypto
Yeah,
Fight Night, like
I had
the
no
production.
idea.
Oh
this
my
is
God.
this is blowing my mind.
Yeah.
I had
And
no idea you were like in the ring
face-offs, they're
fighting.
heated. Oh.
Man,
It's
I
good.
have so much more respect for you now. Like
Thank
that
you.
is amazing.
Thank you.
Like that is huge.
I mean, it takes
I've
a
never
lot.
fought in my life, so I'm just like, whoa! Like what
Right.
you did is huge, and in front of the public, in front of
Sure.
an audience.
Yes.
On top of that,
Why not though? That's the thing. Why not? Like, am I gonna die? No.
right,
When am
sure.
I gonna get this opportunity to go to Singapore for free?
That's cool.
Travel.
Okay, fair.
Go to these crypto
Yeah.
events.
When
and
you put it like that, come
and
on.
I got myself in shape.
Yeah, and you
And
get
I
in
have
shape.
anger. And when you
You
get in
do
there,
have anger?
yes,
You have anger issues.
yes, that's why I fight.
Oh, I
And
didn't know
like
that.
and train and work out
Okay.
a lot.
I didn't know you had anger issues.
I've
We'll have to
always
talk about
been an
that.
angry
Yeah.
individual.
Why not? It sounds deep. I want to go deep with
It
you
is
here.
deep. I don't
Come
know.
on. Yeah.
I'm-
Why are you angry?
I think it's
like
comes
society
from the
or
trauma.
what? Oh, trauma.
Yeah.
Trauma
and
through what? Like childhood
life,
trauma? Or
yeah.
what? Okay.
But I
life?
think so long unfuck yourself is the and then when you start to find healthy ways and you reflect
Yeah.
and just own it and then
Yeah.
realize
Mhm.
that we have to correct that inside of us and inside of us
Right.
before we can help other people and love other people. So, I'm figuring it out. You know, step by
I
step.
don't feel a lot of anger from you right now. I find a lot of peace and joy and happiness. So it's like it's hard for me to rationalize my mind that you have anger issues. You know,
Where's my
I'm
husband?
like,
He'll tell you otherwise.
I'm sure.
Where's he
sure.
at?
Well, he knows you a lot better than I do,
He's like,
so I'm sure he
she's
can.
a little angry chihuahua sometimes.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh my
get out of
God! Speaking of dogs, do you have a Chihuahua?
No, I have
Okay.
a pit bull and a Doberman.
Of course you would have a pit bull. Okay,
Yes,
I feel you
they
there.
are my
Yep.
babies.
Aw,
like-
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. No cats, so you're a dog person.
I actually took in a cat.
Oh,
He
okay.
is the spawn of Satan.
Yeah, I
but-
love it. Okay, tell me more.
Yeah, no, I took this fluffy nightmare.
Yeah.
I
Bet.
took him in 2
Yeah.
years ago off the streets.
Yeah.
He's fluffy. He doesn't
Okay.
belong outside.
Right.
He was matted, flea-ridden, skinny.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we took him
Yeah.
in. This MF, after we got the pit bull, like he just so spiteful. And you know, cats like to mark. They like
Yes. Very
to.
independent.
Oh, I
yeah.
love him.
Aw.
Yeah, but
what kind of cat?
A fluffy one.
Just a fluffy,
He's a gray
long-haired,
fluffy one, yeah.
all gray.
Just
Okay,
like,
all gray and
he hates
fluffy.
me,
Okay.
and I know it, but like, what do I do?
But he
I
loves you
love
at the
him.
same time.
He does.
Yeah, it's a love-hate relationship.
it's
That's what I
so
noticed with a lot of
weird.
cats. You know,
Yeah.
dogs, doesn't matter. They
No.
always love you unconditionally.
So different.
But they're so needy all the time. Love me. But cats, you know, they're like, oh, love me a little bit. Okay, I'm good. And then they run away, right? And then they do their own thing. And then they come back just for the food and just for the, you know, the little pets. And then
Yeah.
that's it. You know, so it's so interesting. I grew up with dogs, right?
Yeah.
And then I just got a cat myself over COVID. My little, she's my black magical cat, Stella.
Aw.
And I got her during COVID, raised her. I was stuck at
Yeah.
home, getting paid to literally not do anything. And my ex was like, hey, you want this cat? And I was like, sure, one of these owners, you know? So I was like, I basically raised her from kitten when she had these nice, beautiful blue eyes. Now she's got these beautiful shade of emerald green eyes. I'll have to show you later. But she's been my best friend. She's my emotional support animal.
That's awesome.
Like, and I love cats. I volunteer at a cat cafe close
Do
to where I
you?
live. I do.
I
do.
love that so much.
So, and I've done social media content for them. I freaking
Yeah.
built, like, the president is from New York, and she's an amazing lady as well. And all that to say, like, being a cat daddy has its perks. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, Jenna.
I believe
so,
that. I
it's
believe
just,
it. I'm
you
sure the
connect
chicks
with
dig it.
people. Oh my God, yes. That. That on top of cats, too.
Yeah.
Because they know other cat people,
They
too.
do.
They sense you. And I've had so many great interactions on my runs and stuff. I do marathons and whatever. So it's like, when I see these stray cats, they're automatically very friendly. They just come up to me,
Really?
they pet, you know.
Yeah.
Because, you know, there's always stray
Yeah,
cats around
there
everywhere,
always
right?
are.
Yeah, they're always hanging out. But that's the thing, they like it, right? They don't
Yeah.
need anyone, right? Like, they get food when they get it, and then they
Yeah.
sleep when they want. And I'm like, man, I wish life was like this. But
I
going
know.
back to animals, going back to, like, even even when you're connecting with people, you can almost sense like their inner animal, right?
Yeah.
Animal spirit. So.
Oh yes.
Yeah, so I was
strong.
like, automatically, I was like, she's definitely a dog person. I already know that, but at the same time, I think she's just a big animal lover because that's what
I love them.
Yeah, I love that about you. So it's like, walk me through, past your love for animals, your love for crypto. What else do you fall in love with that you're passionate about? Boxing. It sounds like fighting, and do you kind of like take this love and like go over your anger issues with it? Is it like this, like, you know what I'm saying? Because since you have anger issues, but I feel like you're so passionate, and you have a lot of love as well. Do you feel like that kind of like balances you out?
Absolutely. Because I mean, you can have anger, but I mean, it's all in how you manage it. You know what I mean?
Right.
But like how you helped with the cat cafe and you like to volunteer, I would volunteer at an animal
beautiful.
and walk the dogs, and I'd like to get out the dogs that nobody wanted. But growing up, my friends were animals, so I'm super introverted. Right? Like
no, you're not.
Yes.
No, you're not.
No, I am.
It
takes a lot to get me out at these events.
Really? Well, I'm honored. I'm honored. Thank you for being here.
Yes, I walked into this convention yesterday, right?
Yeah.
I walked around for like 20 minutes, and I went to the Zen room and spent 3 hours in there.
I know, in the Zen room. Did you trip on the mushrooms too?
Okay.
Did you?
So let me tell you.
Please tell
me.
me.
These conferences are like no other. Okay?
Yes, I know. It's an amazing experience.
So I wake up, I go over to the oxygen. I'm breathing in my peppermint oxygen.
She's great.
She's
I love her. Yeah.
And she's like, I hear the guy talking about mushrooms. I'm like, they sell mushrooms. Like, yeah.
No, they don't
like,
sell. They will give you the mushrooms for free.
Yes.
It's amazing.
And so I go over there, and he has chocolate bars, and I'm like, I'll take a couple of these.
Oh my God.
And then they tell me about Meow Wolf.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you what.
Oh my God, you did it.
It was amazing. The chocolate bars were amazing. You couldn't eat mushroom.
Right.
It was the most amazing experience and so fun in there. Did you go to Meow Wolf?
Last night I did, yes.
Did you not love it?
Amazing. Yes, during the Doge event, yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
it was so
the
fun.
music, the free swag, the people. Dude, it was all a vibe.
Yes.
Free drinks.
Yes.
And the experience, me and Aussie, actually. Yeah, we did the whole tour.
Yeah.
And we were just commenting. It was like, man, we should have been on mushrooms when we did this, bro. It would have been way trippier.
Yes.
So tell me your experience when you're doing Meow Wolf as you're on shrooms.
Yeah, I enjoyed it so much more, I think.
Yeah.
Because
Did it open you up? What did you find?
I stopped drinking alcohol a while back.
Oh, good.
Right?
It's poison anyway. You don't want that.
It is. But I got to experience it just on true. So I found my first. Okay, so my opponent for my first fight, Young Snack. She and I became friends.
Just saying.
And so
Continue.
she met me there last night, and I'm like, hey, I have this chocolate. Do you want to have some? And she's like, yeah. So wait.
Did she tell you what kind of chocolate it was?
Oh, I told her. It was special chocolate.
Okay.
I can't
Just want to make sure.
I can't not tell her.
All right, full transparency. Gotta be like.
So she and I go in, and we just go on this magical adventure.
Yeah.
And it was what was really cool. So like I was over there for a while. Did you go into the room with the black and white? We sat in there for like an hour.
Oh my
God.
Just no, it felt like an hour, but I bet it was like 5 minutes.
We were melting into the wall, and we got this like really grand idea. We're like, when people walk in, let's just freeze. Let's just become one with the exhibit and just start. And people would be like, no, we don't want it in here. And then they'd be like, yeah, it's really cool. Or they just stare at us, and we try not to like.
Oh my God, that's so fun. Freaking people out. Like, who are these crazy women?
Yes. It was like everything so heightened. It was so fun. But then so many people try to come up to you, and this is my first experience of being known when I go. So weird. Like I'm sitting there and I just want to.
They knew who you
quiet,
were.
Peacefully enjoy my trip, right?
Yeah.
But then people are you Jenna? You're Jenna, and I'm like,
oh snap.
We got hide. But the cool thing is there's so many different rooms there. You can just run to the next one and hide.
Oh, bet.
And then run to the next one and hide. And then Snack's like, got so many eyes. So then it became exhausting toward the end. We felt like we almost had to hide from people. So, but the beginning part was really fun. But then the damn influencers came in and they started setting up cameras everywhere. And we're like, we don't want to be on film now. And I'm like, I know. MF.
Damn influencers.
They ruined everything.
I know. How dare they?
They ruined everything.
Trying to have a good time here,
know.
you know? What the?
Just trying to trip my face off in peace.
Right?
But no, it was a great time.
That's amazing.
We'd totally do it again.
Do it again. All right. So Meow Wolf was a vibe.
Definitely a vibe. You had to have been there.
Of course.
We'll go back.
Of course. Technically, it was my second time at Meow Wolf. My sister's based here. She's native, or she lives here. So she took me last year for the first time Meow Wolf, and it was a vibe. Yeah, I loved it. So yesterday I was kind of like the same thing because I've been already, but it was different because, I went with people I haven't been to before, and just, it was a different vibe because they're all crypto people, so at the same time we kind of all knew each other because I'm like, hey, I've seen Eddie Denver, so I had another side event, so it almost felt like this community experience,
it was. It definitely
which was amazing. I love that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how do you bring that to your community? Because you're basically a community builder, right? In this space. So, nice segue. How are you doing that through Zhaodao, through the people that you're connecting online? Because, it's so much harder to try to build community online, even more than ever since AI. And we could get into that with AI, because everything is so fake now, it feels like. And it's all generative. And it's like, that's why these IRL events are so important. But talk me through about your community building experience.
So it wasn't as easy as I thought, but at the same point, we didn't pay influencers to go out and shill it. We started with a smaller couple advisors on it, because the thing is, while it's decentralized, you have to have a small core group that's planting this started. So when I realized, actually what happened is our X account had gotten hacked. And so
yours too?
Not mine, the Zhaodao one.
Oh my god! It happens everywhere.
And it was through an AI thing. We had an AI video, and they sent us this thing about
you hit a link?
There's a copyright problem. You need to click this right now. It looked like it was from Twitter. I didn't click it. It was somebody on the team clicked it.
Oh my god!
So now we got it back and whatever. But the thing was, during that time, waiting on X to give us that account back was a nightmare. It was like 2 months, and we have a gold check.
It took you 2 months
with a gold check.
That's
and
ridiculous.
We're an LLC
the customer
company.
Service is supposed to be a bit
awful. Elon is.
I know.
But I was like, okay, this is it. We are a DAO. We don't need an X account. This is bigger than this. So I'm like, okay, listen, guys. I'm gonna host Twitter Spaces. We need to take shit into our own hands.
Right.
So if you are a member, please join. We'll figure things out together. But we've got to keep trucking along.
Yes.
So that turned into a regular Thursday space. And then I've just started to meet people from different communities. And then I've started to meet people from different DAOs and learn and understand what they're doing.
Interesting.
And the biggest thing we're working on now, and you have to understand what people, where they're at, what their goals are, and lines, right?
Right.
And so we're working. How do we self-sustaining? What are we building? Who do we have around us that we don't need a huge treasury to get started? We have everything we need here, and that's why you do contracts. That's why, and people understand the business side of it. So the more we can just explain to people how this could work, can open their eyes. And I just keep meeting different. You can't be stuck in an echo chamber. You have to go out. I'm an XRP fan, but I also appreciate everything at Ethereum. Like, we didn't have smart contract capabilities, but now we have the EVM sidechain. That's huge for us. It gives us so much more opportunity to build on the XRPL, right?
That's true.
So, I mean, you go out, though, and you see Avalanche for gaming and all these different people, and it inspires you.
Yeah.
And you're like, how can we work together? What can we from each other?
Yeah, because once you work together, you accomplish so much more, so much faster.
Absolutely.
And it's that team building experience that you need within your own community to build something really meaningful and sustainable.
But the biggest thing is, it's just a $10 one-time membership fee, right?
That's nothing. That's nothing.
It's pocket change, but you have a community. Building in the bear during these markets, let's be real, times are hard right now. We're giving you a community, and we're here together. And to me, that's absolutely worth it. And to give you a place where we can together, at least if you're not alone, have a friend. My door is always open.
Right.
Like, we're here. So I think that's what it's all about. We just have to keep spreading that message, and more people just have to want to talk about it, or it's not going to work. But I'm going to keep trying. I believe in it.
I think you're doing an amazing job. I feel the conviction in your voice, Jenna.
Thank you.
No,
I've never
seriously.
felt this strongly about something, and I just think that we need a voice, and I didn't expect to be in a position of a leader of the one talking about it, but no one else was. And I don't want to let the idea die. Like, we have really big opportunity. If we don't take it, we're going to lose.
Exactly. Well, consistency is key, and then content is king, right? So it's like having the consistency and the content, that's what makes you you, of sharing not just your content, but also your voice, and communicating that effectively and efficiently, and you do a great job at that. So,
Thank you.
Yeah.
And you know the cool part about the world we live in now? So if YouTube tries to take us down, if whatever platform X, shit, we can go launch a token on Pump Fund, just sit there and stream. If we have a message we need to get out, you can't stop us. Like, I will be there. I'm a DJ, and I will be in the trenches. You are not going to shut me up, or you're going to have to try really, really hard to do so.
Right. I love
Not
that.
going down that fight, bro.
I love that. Okay, so we need to get back on track.
Oh, so
from your
on track.
fighting experience to actually, no. When did you first start crypto? I still haven't asked you that question.
2017.
So after the beauty thing, you pivoted to crypto, right?
Yeah.
Is that how it
I
works?
was still in my shop. Like I tattoo faces for like permanent makeup.
Okay,
eyebrows,
gotcha.
eyeliner, all that.
Oh,
yeah.
got you. That kind of tattooing.
Yes.
Okay, I was like, real tattoos?
No,
Like...
facial tattooing.
Okay.
It's a lot more lucrative. It's just easier. I only have to focus on the face.
Oh,
Simple.
smart. Okay.
Yeah, I have to draw all the things. I'm not artistic like that.
Yeah, I didn't
But
think so.
someone
I'm like, you can't be super talented like this. You're good at so many other things. You can't be good at drawing too. Come on, let's be real.
no, it's not that. I can draw eyebrows really well, bro. I can do that.
Bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So a friend had told me about crypto, and,
Yeah.
and that was when Bitcoin was starting to pump to like I remember 16,000 or whatever it was.
Shit.
It was on
this
that.
2011 or 2017?
It was 2017. It was like 2016, 2017. It started that run up.
That's right.
I think it was
That's
2017.
Right. Yep.
And it got my attention like anybody else. I had to figure out how am I going to get this. I heard like, oh, you got to go here, you got to go there, you can't do this. So I started asking around to my clients, have you heard anything? Finally, one of my clients, her husband is big into crypto, and he taught me he onboarded me at Coinbase and taught me how to 2FA and keep my shit safe. So I bought a couple $100 and like, didn't know what to do with it. Like I watched Bitcoin go up, go down, sold it. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Right?
Just hold
Early
on.
entry.
Just hodl. You should have hodled.
Now I wished I would have. Now I'm like 16K Bitcoin.
Oh
that was cheap. $3,000
God.
Bitcoin. I cashed it out to take a flight to Vegas, and I'm like, if I would have had 100 G's. Like what?
Mm-hmm.
So we've learned the lesson, hodl. Yeah,
always,
definitely.
Always. DCA and hodl. That's really the best strategy I've noticed.
Yeah, but the thing is, then it scares you because until you're in it for a while, you ride the waves, you understand the cycles, and that happens every single 4 years where they're like, okay, now we're going to flood the shit out of it. Now, big institutions, people are going to buy cheaper. It's a game. It's a manipulated game they play, but when you learn that and you can understand, like, the mental part of it, you're good.
Right.
So it's like, no, I love blood in this. But when it's pumping, I get more anxiety.
Really?
When it's dumping, I feel better. I'm like, oh, thank God.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm like, okay, because I get that. I'm like, am I going to stick to my exit strategy? Am I going to sell at the right time? Am I going to,
I see. I see what you're
discipline.
saying. It does. Well, you have to pull out that emotion.
Yeah.
You can't have any emotion when you're working. It has to be purely analytical, logical. Yes. And this is what I'm doing. When it hits this market cap, okay, so it gets this price point, so buy at this, and then hold on to that conviction. Don't waver.
Yep.
Because that's what gets a lot of people. They waver and they're like, "Ooh, I need this now. I don't know what this is gonna do, so I'm just gonna pull it, and then I don't have to worry about it, know." And it's like, bro.
I round tripped my XRP bags in 2021. Can I tell you how depressed I got?
I bet.
So depressed for 4 years.
Oh my God.
And then legal problems I got myself into at the bottom of the bear market, having to sell my XRP at a lot. Bro, no.
Oh, no.
So this time around, I took profits on things.
That's good.
And
good.
While, I wasn't rich beyond my wildest dreams, I was really comfortable and really happy with the way I played the game. And now I'm like, okay, smarter. It's strategy. So,
right.
Yeah.
I love it. It's all about strategy.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's all about the people you surround yourself with.
Absolutely. What do they say? Your network is your net worth?
But it's also that influence.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because
Absolutely.
I've noticed, too, the more rapport you build with people, the more meaningful that those conversations get. Yeah. And then when they say something, you're like, ooh, that's a good idea. You see what I'm saying? They influence you so much easier because you trust them.
Yes.
So talk to me about the community that you've built in crypto and the people that you trust, and how much of an influence are you to them versus how much of an influence are they to you?
Man, I don't know on their end. I mean, you have to ask.
Sure, but from you, I guess.
I do have people that paid attention, believe, and that means a lot to me. Like, I have a bunch of right hands where I could ask them for pretty much anything, and they would help me out with.
That's cool.
And
That's
it's
awesome.
just, doing things the right way and who you should probably avoid. And I've learned a lot of that in building a community. I've watched stay away from because I don't want people I care about getting fucked over. And
there's a lot of bad actors.
Absolutely. But right now it's uniting a lot of different camps and letting them know that we can work together as one. And they're starting to wake up and starting to see that. The DAO, I just started with them in June. And we
Last June. Okay.
we just went live in October. So
okay,
it's
so fairly new still.
yeah.
It's like 3 months old,
Very,
4 months. Still very new. I need to get involved right now.
Right, absolutely.
We're early.
Yes, plug yourself
You're
involved. Let's
convincing me
go.
so much as I'm talking
Yes.
more. It's like, this sounds sweeter and sweeter
We're
every time
early.
she talks about it. Yeah.
We're early, but
I love it.
It's so, I guess I'm learning
Yeah.
that aspect and growing,
Yeah,
but I've been
yeah.
such a part of the XRP community for a while. But when I stopped being XRP Maxi on Twitter and
Yeah.
posting that it's not like, like one XRP will get $10,000 back in the day.
Right,
I am
of
so
course.
sorry, guys, that I did that. I feel horrible, let's be honest. But
You weren't the only one, all right?
it's engagement farming.
It
I
is.
was like,
It is. Yeah.
holy shit, I grew my following to like 20,000 in a year.
That's amazing. We need to talk more about that too.
Yeah. So doing giveaways and shilling XRP, but it was the height in
okay.
2021.
Of
And
what?
everybody
Right.
thought there would be this
That's when it
flip
was
the switch
like
moment.
going up. Yeah, it
Yes.
was jumping.
Yes, to be an
Yeah.
XRP Maxi in 2021 was max
Right.
engagement. But then when you've been around, and I missed so many opportunities for that, and I started talking about other chains,
Yeah.
I met people, like so many amazing other people, but then my own community
Right.
started to turn their back on me. Because they're like, she doesn't like XRP anymore.
Oh,
They got in their feels, man. They thought that I
right.
ghosted them.
Right,
So-
because you're exploring other blockchains.
Yes.
You
It's
know,
so weird.
I also had that same feeling because, okay, so full transparency, I started on Crow.
Really?
I was a Chronos guy
Wow.
for a long
Okay.
time. Yeah, I know, you don't
No, we
see
don't
that,
hear
right?
about that.
Yeah. And after I rebranded, it was CrowFam Radio.
Okay.
CrowFam, right? The hashtag CrowFam. That is
Yeah.
huge. And they're a very close-knit, tight community, part of the Croginal Cats. They no longer exist, unfortunately, but they're an amazing community. This was back in 2022, 2023.
Okay.
So, and then from that, CrowFam Radio, the whole premise was trying to unite all of CrowFam under one space, like a 24-hour space, because a lot of them, they didn't have space hosts, and I was the lead space host for Croginal Cats, and then I was like, hey, why don't I bring out this new project where we can all represent and all be under this one space and represent CrowFam, like, you know, like Elon does on X Twitter. You know, we got the little insignia and everything, and like that was a big hashtag back then. You know, hashtags don't really matter anymore, but you know what I'm saying.
They took them away. I
Yeah,
missed them
I
a
know.
little bit.
I kind of missed them a little bit, yeah. But from that, it took me about 4 or 5 months until I realized I wasn't getting all of CrowFam. There was a lot of like big, I don't want to talk about them, but there's some bad actors and people that are just full of themselves or whatever. They didn't want to be on board with my idea, and even though like I shared it with everyone, whatever. But the point is, after about 4 or 5 months trying to build this CrowFam Radio 24/7 space, I was like, wait a minute, blockchain. Like, I don't need to niche this down, all right? Like, already crypto is very niche, right? So let me just rebrand, be inclusive, not exclusive, and have CryptoFam Radio so I can represent all the different blockchains because I really care about education. I really care about inspiring people to be better. Why don't I include more blockchains, have more voices on? And so I got other space hosts involved, and we ran a 24-hour, we called it Famathon space, where every 2-hour segment we had different space hosts from different blockchain communities represent their communities on my platform, on CryptoFam Radio. I literally built CryptoFam Radio from like 100 followers to almost 1,000 overnight, just doing that. Having this 24-hour space.
Great idea.
And I'd love to do it again. Maybe you can be one of my space hosts
I would love to
for
listen.
this
If you
year.
do it,
Yeah,
I am
yeah.
down.
I kind of want to do this event once a year. And I did this early March of last year. And it was actually on Women's International Day. I remember this, March 8th. Yeah, it was that first Saturday where I did it because I rebranded around mid-February, and then I just started marketing. I started promoting because, you know, if you're a space host, you start to make friends with other space hosts, right? And so I made friends with, like, the Digi community and, like, Beamer Boy and, like, all these. Yeah, I know, right? And then Joe on Chain is another great, amazing space host I know. And just, like, all these different space hosts that were representing different communities, and we all had 2-hour slots, and it was all hosted under CryptoFam Radio's platform, right? So, and I was there to kind of help everyone as they were co-hosting. I was the main host. You know, we just kind of swapped every 2 hours. We did our own 2-hour segment, and after that experience, I felt so overwhelmed and at the same time so grateful that all these different communities were supporting CryptoFam Radio. And then from that experience, I was able to have an actual weekly schedule, a planner for people, and pin it and have that consistency. And just from those few hundred followers, it took me about 10 months. I got it to nearly 4K followers on that account, just organic traffic, until my account got hacked before Christmas. Talk about hacking that we were saying earlier.
Sorry,
I know.
worst.
But I just got my account back a few
you?
weeks ago. It took me 1 month.
Isn't
But I was
it
pleading
awful?
with Grok. And I had the blue check mark. I didn't even have the gold one, but it took me a month to get that account back. But now since I have this account back now, I'm like, okay, what can we do to be better than last year? And I was actually talking to Nasi about this. I want to have actual community spaces that representing these certain blockchains. I want to have an XRP community space every Tuesday at 1 o'clock p.m. I want to have a base builder community space every, Tuesday at 1 p.m., So I want to represent these different blockchains because I've noticed how other people get really interested in what they're building or their projects and how they help each other out is they're part of the same blockchain. They're part of the same network. So, since you're XRP, you're chain agnostic, but the point is like, you would be, helping me with XRP space. Absolutely. I'll be like, Jenna, helping me co-host, whatever. And we bring a new, stuff like that. And then we'd attract other XRPers, to the XRP space. And then from that, those XRPers could promote their projects and actually be supported because you're in fellow, friend with another XRPer, right? Because let's be real, more XRPers will promote and help, build other XRP projects versus a base guy coming in like, this is not for me, and he's going to check out because he doesn't believe in XRP. You see what I'm saying? So
but they don't realize even that we have the EVM sidechain. But there's a lot of things just to open their eyes up to. But you're so right on these X spaces. They are so crucial to building a community. That's how you understand the vibe of how people feel,
right?
And just to get to build and talk to a community. It's not just by making tweets, get in there and actually talk to people. And I've noticed I've been joining a lot of different spaces and finally getting comfortable.
I was just going to say that. Comfortable. They have to be comfortable. Yeah. Because they're not going to want to talk.
No, and I'm so glad I stopped drinking because back in the day, I would have to drink before I started and then I'd end up acting like a total idiot.
Oh, my God.
And so I'm so happy now. I put myself in the uncomfortable position and now finally comfortable. That's how you grow, right?
Yep.
My comfort zone had been I'll kick on my camera and live stream. That's cool. I'll pre-record something and do that. I never minded that, but it was, I don't know why. I think it's different because you have so many different there and you're almost like, oh, what's the vibe? You're like, oh, no, wait, it's my vibe. It's the vibe I want to bring.
Yeah. And people will be attracted to that vibe, and that's why they keep coming back to your spaces. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So your vibe attracts your tribe. I like that one. Yeah, you like that.
You are very good at this, by the way. You are a natural host. It's your jam.
I've been doing it for a while.
Yeah.
I've been doing it for a while. I just need to get paid for it one day.
That's the goal, right?
I'm trying out here. I'm trying.
You need big sponsors.
Hey, let's talk.
Oh,
let's do it.
We'll find you some.
I need to join Zhao DAO first off. That's what it sounds like.
Well, what we're doing
because I would absolutely love to, be a part of your DAO. So this is cool. I'm loving. The more I'm understanding DAOs, the more I realize how important they are to build community and culture.
Yeah.
This is huge. And you guys are early. You guys are new.
We're so early.
You're only a few months old. Really, this DAO. Which honestly, if I was to join a DAO, I would want to join one that just got started. You see what I'm saying? I wouldn't want to be a very established one because I feel like they're kind of set in their ways.
Are. Yeah, now you can, the founders, you're the founding members, you shape the ideas, but the core is what you're just saying. Oh, sponsors, you're so good at what you do. We have what we're going to launch is called the Zao Hub, and that's one of our ways to be self-sustaining. And it'll be coming out this year.
Right.
But it's the go-to kind of your matchmaker. I'm a VC for this project. I'm looking for a dev, looking for this, and we'll connect you to who the best is. A small fee that will go into our treasury, and the members can decide at the end of the year, do we want to reinvest, do we want to split it out, what do we want to do? But the biggest thing is connecting people, and we're lacking that in the space, So it'll definitely help find better fits. So.
Yes, I love it. Well, it's all about the better fit. Should fit like a glove, like a white glove.
White glove.
Got a white glove it. I learned that I was at the Futures Blockchain Conference early November.
Yeah.
And Iggy Azalea said that on stage when she was speaking because she was trying to promote some new chain with some streamer. And she was talking about the white glove experience. I was like, I like that. I like that. Customer service, white glove experience.
I guess it's better than thing like an isotoner, right?
Yeah, nobody knows what that is, but everyone knows a white glove experience is something that's clean and not bougie, but elevated. Yeah. Elevated, right? So it's but come on, be honest. It's all about marketing. It's marketing. It's words. It's how you use these words.
Your marketing is different now. Have you noticed that? How it's definitely shifted in Web3 over the past few years versus what it was in 2020.
Well, talk to me more about that then. Yeah.
I think it's because we've become so oversaturated in the market. And let's be honest, there's a lot of poo coins around, right?
Yes.
but I also love them. They're great, but there's been so much liquidity that's been sucked out. And, it used to be so easy to launch a token, get some influencers, pump it to Valhalla. But now it's more than that. Like, especially the ones that are really, truly trying to build, you have to get your marketing. And also, if you're not willing to spend a decent amount, like, it's hard. But right now, it's really hard for me. There's not a lot of money.
I've heard.
So.
Yeah.
It's
So
tough
where
to
is the money though? Where follow the money? This is
I would
what
say
we've been
ask
told.
Trump.
I know,
mean,
right?
I would say
I don't have a direct line to him. I wish I did. I would tell him. I'd be
there's
like,
been a
I'm a
lot
Donald, you're a Donald. I think we can work things out.
There's a lot of max extract. There's been a ton of scams.
Yeah, that's
and
true. And a lot of people don't trust crypto. Let's be real.
No, but you know where the money is going to come in? It's going to be TradFi with these ETFs.
Yes, TradFi.
Because
That's
it's
what I've
easy.
heard.
It's
That's
press
what
a
I've
button,
heard,
make it simple. That's where the biggest transformation of generational wealth is going to come down from the boomers to the Gen Z.
Yep. Like who has all the money? The older people,
Absolutely.
older generation.
And they safe. They want to press the button.
Safety.
They want to do it through Charles Schwab, all this Vanguard. So they're going to make it easy, and that's where the money is.
There you go.
And that's where our trillions are. So
there we go. That's where the money is. So how do we access that money is the next question.
Well, I mean, I'm buying up like Bitminer, all this shit when nobody wants it.
Sure.
I'm getting the ETFs exposure, and I'm getting crypto exposure.
Okay.
They're assets for me for the long-term play because I feel like the ROI there is going to be higher because there will be that FOMO moment for, TradFi. They're definitely it's all media. It's all
I know.
No.
I'm in media. I know this.
You know.
You're in media too in a lot of
get
ways.
me.
Yeah, I totally do.
You get me.
I'm feeling the vibe for sure. So I guess talk to me about the future of crypto, the future of AI. Is AI going to just take over everything, or
God,
what do
I
you
hope
think?
not.
But it's kind of looking like that, to be real.
Oh, it makes me
especially
nervous.
this year with Claudebot and everything.
know.
You can have literally someone become your digital self, and you don't even have to do what. Besides speaking, they can't do that, thank God, yet.
Well,
They can and they can't, but they can't They can be you, but they can't really be you. You know, they just copy you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like AI, and I feel like AI is all hype. A lot of it's all hype, right?
It is.
Because it's not as big as everyone claims to be. Like all the marketers say it's huge, of course, because they want you to, get into it, use it, be a user, and especially with the whole Claudebot thing recently, like that was massive,
It is, and then to realize they're creating their own social network, then they're excluding humans, and then I read one about how it took over its owners, its humans, seed phrase, it stole its Bitcoin, wouldn't give it back. They're like, how do I hide this from my owner? And talk.
Heard that. They have their own personalities even.
Yes,
that's creepy,
it's
isn't
too much. I have nightmares about AI, I'm not going to lie.
Okay, so you don't like it.
I like it for a certain extent. It's just I feel like it could definitely be our demise. I believe it can cause psychological warfare between humans, and I believe in humans. Like we've got to protect us. Like use it what it's for. But I don't want one of those robots in my house listening. I don't even have Alexa. Like I don't want things listening. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah.
I like to be left alone.
Sure.
Yeah, for the most part.
Okay.
But I think there's something
total
to be
introvert
about.
there. Yeah, I can feel that introversion when you said that. I'm like, really?
No.
You don't want to be
You know what?
all
I'll do my
alone?
own dishes.
Come
I'll
on.
bitch, but I will do them.
I know. Come on, girl. I know you got standards.
Yeah, no,
you
when
don't
I
do
saw,
everything by yourself.
Like,
Okay.
did you see? I think it was in China. They had like the acrobatics. And they were doing the things with the robots. They do a robot show.
No way.
And they're doing all kinds of crazy shit. And I'm like, it was like, this is too much for me. They're becoming
China's
too
on
real.
a totally different level.
Somebody flips the switch and they're like, okay, execute these people. And I'm not trying to go dark here, but I just don't. I'm not the one controlling it. I don't know who's behind
Nobody
these things.
is.
And what if some evil person hacks into whatever it is and just,
that'd be scary. What do we do? I feel like it'd be a Matrix movie or something, or a Terminator.
I mean, this needs to build a bunker. The Zhao Dao should build a bunker. We should have our own land, our own property, our own underground thing, and be fully self-sustaining in case shit goes down.
Bunkers are the solution. So I'm thinking of, what's that? Fallout. So like Fallout, huh?
Yes. I think we should be prepared. Because who else is going to look out for the little guy? The billionaires, they already have their
billionaires already have their bunkers. They already have their bunkers.
They're down below. Where do we go? Where do we go?
In the sea, in the water. We need to construct these little water cities.
I can't even swim. No, that sounds terrible.
You don't have to swim. You're going to take your little submarine and go down to the sea.
Drowning sounds awful.
You're not going to drown.
What if there becomes a leak?
There's no leak. It's impenetrable.
There will be no leaks.
No leaks.
You promise.
These underground water cities.
Trust me,
I've seen them like Star Wars, Episode 1. Just like that. No leaks.
These exist?
No. I just read them in like a science magazine.
Oh, okay.
But people are talking about them. Yeah, totally.
Okay.
They could too. Or you could have cities, that are above water.
Yeah.
That could be a thing. Because I feel like space, like it's attainable, but I feel like we're not quite there yet with the whole Elon Mars thing going to, being multi-planetary or whatever species, whatever he talks about.
I don't want to eat dehydrated.
Yeah, that
food.
too. And you're so far away.
Yeah.
I'm like, why don't we just focus on our oceans and focus on building and discovering? Because we haven't discovered a lot of what's underneath.
It's true.
It's like we spent more time in space than we do in our own waters. And
Isn't that weird?
It's so random, and because the Earth is 70% water.
Yeah.
Like we're in water. We're a water world essentially.
Yeah.
Great movie, by the way. But
How many things do you think we've never discovered down there? How many?
a lot of things. The things we don't know. Like
That's crazy.
I've watched so many animal documentaries. Planet Earth, whatever. Like I freaking love those. Damn, back in the day. I still watch them from time to time as I'm editing or whatever. But I've just noticed a lot of what David Attenborough wants and needs from his viewership is save the ocean, save the animals, and I'm like, yay, I want to be that person. Once I make it in crypto, I think I'm just gonna go full conservation, because that's what my big love is animals,
Passion projects make the world a better place. How can we leave a positive footprint behind us? What are they gonna say when we pass on and behind? What are we leaving behind for future generations? I believe in that.
Yeah, I think conservation is huge, and that's something that we really need to be focused on, especially now with what's going on with capitalism, with just how we're destroying so many.
It's sad.
It's really sad.
Yeah, it breaks my heart.
Not to digress too much, there's this podcast, trying to remember the name of it, but basically the guest, he's trying to save the Amazon currently. And the Amazon, it's being destroyed little by little.
Did you see one with Will Smith in it, where he goes and
part of the Amazon for ayahuasca and stuff? I read his book.
Yeah,
he goes down there.
He went down there and met the guy who was trying to save it.
Yes. Modern wisdom. Sorry, that's the name of the podcast. But the guy Chris, he interviewed this guy who's trying to save the Amazon. He just published his book and everything, and I follow him on Instagram. And this guy's from New York, and he basically gave up his whole life, and he went down the Amazon for one time, and after that, he never left. And he decided that he loved it so much, and he wants to save the Amazon. He's trying so hard.
Amazing.
And I follow him on his Instagram videos and stuff, and he's so passionate about. And he's very, he's very good looking. He's very good communicator. So he's got all the things going for him, and he's going on these big podcasts like Modern Wisdom. And so I really hope we have more people like him, basically, another David Attenborough in a lot of ways. And I'm I think that's my next goal,
That's
conservation after, I'm done here in crypto, once my time, I want to take it, because I think more than anything, we need to save our planet before we should explore anything else. I love what Elon's vision, I love what he's doing, but why don't we just focus on our planet right now, making it better, improving it? Because in a lot of ways, we are destroying it over and over, resources, what we're doing. It's horrible. It's horrible. We got to save the whales.
And why do we want to keep adding more to the population? They're we more. Why? We have less jobs. We have so much waste.
Yeah.
We need to take care of what we have.
We do.
And it was so interesting you say that about the Amazon. I was watching a documentary the other day, and they were going out into the Amazon. Will Smith was in it, and they were we're going to catch this big anaconda. And I'm no, they're not. But the reason why they did it, they pulled a scale, and they tested it for different chemicals. To see test levels, and I was oh my god, because they can check that through the water, and they wonder why things are dying, why everything's getting sick, and it's because of the deforestation and everything, and the drilling and
this guy in the Amazon, he goes to such remote places in the Amazon. There's still tribes that don't even have contact with any other humanity. It is crazy out there, and I've seen a video where he'll take just a cup of water in the Amazon as he's in a boat, whatever, and he just drinks out of it. The water's so pure in some parts of the Amazon still. It is spectacular. Their ecosystem there. It inspired me. I want to go there. I want to go there. I want to experience. I've never been to South America, full transparency though. I've been to a lot of parts of the world, but South America, I feel it's on my bucket list. I'm I'm gonna work on my Spanish. I'm gonna do it. One day, once I make it crypto,
How do you do living outdoors in the wild?
Amazing.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've camped up in Colorado all last year. I did dispersed camping with my cat, Stella, and I was training for the Pikes Peak Marathon.
Nice.
So I did elevation training for about 2.5 months.
Wow, I bet that was
lived
intense.
out on my own. Just me and her. It was an experience.
Awesome.
I had a few vision quests.
I guarantee it.
Yeah.
That'd be
I became aware.
Yeah. Be an enlightening time with yourself out there.
I think everyone should have that experience of being alone in the wild, in nature,
Oh my
and
God.
just sitting and being.
That would be so scary.
No,
I
it
can't
wouldn't.
camp. I would.
Why not?
I guess if
why?
someone triple dog dared me, because
You could do it.
yeah,
You could do it.
I guess I could to survive.
Yeah, no, not to survive, but thrive. Like really take in nature. Like this was up in the college. This
Like
was
in a
literally
tent?
an hour away. No, my teardrop. I bought a camper.
Okay, I just
had
don't
a
want
little
to do it in a
teardrop.
tent.
No, you don't have to do it in a tent. Do it in a little
Bear,
teardrop.
coyote comes?
And this is a
Okay.
great segue because I'm actually going to release Airbnb on Wheels, these NFT project on XRP.
Okay, tell me.
Which I'm going to be renting out essentially my camper.
I was just
my
gonna ask you if
teardrop.
I could
Yes,
rent this
yes,
from you.
Yes,
Okay,
let's
yes,
go.
girl, let's talk about
I'm
this.
going to stage it at the XRP event in
Okay,
Vegas in a
yes.
few months.
I will be there.
And from that, you will be able to take, if you mint one of my NFTs,
Yes.
you will be able to take a week or up to 2 weeks of an adventure. I'm going to give you a survival guide to be a digital nomad, yes. And you can take the camper out from Vegas and go anywhere around, basically, you know, and you'll
Wow.
have 24/7. This was me and Nasi's idea,
This
actually.
is a great
so.
idea. I love this.
He thought about it. He's
I
my
want
business
to do
partner
it,
over
and
there.
I want to vlog it.
Yes,
and I want to see if I can get
yes,
one of my
that's the thing.
XRP projects
No.
to sponsor this for
Oh
me.
my gosh, yes. No, we're seeking out sponsors for
Oh,
this.
yes?
So the people that mint the NFT, they
Okay.
can do it. But here's the cool thing. Oh my gosh, we are so aligned
Yes,
right now. Because we
yes.
wanted to start a mini series.
This is an adventure.
We want to do a TikTok series of every
my God,
person that
yes.
rents it or whatever. It's like, hey, that's season 1. That's season 2. And me and my budsy over here, we're going to do season 1
Okay.
of this tear tech, or we're calling it the teardrop effect.
Okay.
Is the TV
Which
show.
is like a ripple effect. 'cause the
Yeah.
teardrop
Oh,
it creates the
dude.
ripple
Oh
effect.
my god. Oh my god. Man, you were so aligned right now. Man, this is in the stars. But so, and then we're gonna be season 1, and then my partner, me and Zoni, she's big into XRP as well. She's an XRP artist. Freaking got to introduce you to her. But she was gonna fly into Vegas and then be season 2 because I was gonna take the teardrop from Vegas to Colorado. We're gonna do a week doing that after
it's gonna
we
be so
have everyone
good.
in Vegas. Yeah, after we help those that want to mint out, because we're going to be promoting and
Yeah.
marketing, which you're definitely going to be a part of now, because this aura right now, I'm feeling it. But
This is
yeah,
cool.
this
Just to
is
see
this is
different
the idea.
people's
Mhm.
adventures
Yeah.
that
And
take
it's-
this on.
and just people have never been a digital nomad before.
I've
just think about
never.
that, and you could experience that with
I
Crypto
should
Fam
take
Radio.
my dog.
You should.
Me
you
and my
your
dog.
dog.
I'll
and you
take
could
one of the
record,
dogs.
You could vlog your whole experience. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I think that would be cool.
Yes,
Because I'm not going to
yes.
be alone. I'm going to be like vlogging
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
I think I could do this.
Yeah, and you'll have 24/7 customer support
Wow.
with Crypto Fam Radio. This is all.
See,
this,
I could got 24-hour support. Okay,
yes,
I could do it.
Yes, you would have us.
You're
me
going to
and
get dinged
Nasi.
at like 3 a.m. and be like,
I don't care. I'm a call away. I never sleep anyway. Like literally, since this whole conference
I
has been
love
going
this
on, I've
concept.
gotten more than 3 hours of sleep every day. But I'm still here. I'm still grinding. I'm with you. But that was our whole idea when I met Aussie in Miami,
Yeah.
Art Basel, because he saw my teardrop. I drove it
yeah.
down to Miami, and I actually had it in front of the Digi house. I was with Wake and Blake. I was
Okay.
with Digi, and he was like, "Whose teardrop is this? Whose teardrop? Crypto Fam?" Because of the big bumper sticker that says Crypto Fam Radio. I've already Crypto Fam radioed it out, right? So, and he was like, "Where's Crypto Fam?" I got to talk to this guy because he wanted to be number 1. He wanted to be the digital nomad. He wanted to be the first
okay.
one. He's like, "Sign me up, bro. Sign me up." We outside.
I love it.
So you could be number 2.
You should have like a little book in there too of like people that sign it or
Oh
leave
my-
like where notes
yes.
for people behind or something, or where
Oh
they
my
went
gosh.
and liked it.
Oh my
Or,
God.
like
Yes,
check this out
yes.
or avoid.
Oh my.
you know?
Okay, you're already a business partner at this point. So yes, give me your ideas.
I love this so hard.
Yes,
I
yes,
want,
and we're gonna
I
do it
want
on
to do
XRP.
this.
Yes, okay.
I want to be one of the first
Yes,
ones. I
let's
want to
do
be one
it.
of the pioneers.
Let's do it. You and your
Teardrop
puppy, you and
pioneers.
your dog.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm
And you
down.
can vlog it for your
I
whole
feel like
experience.
I need
Yeah.
that unplug, and I feel like I
Yes.
need that refresh. I feel like everybody needs that from
Yes.
time to time because we just need our own.
Then your own way.
To clear everything out, all the noise.
Yeah,
I
and you could
think it's-
go like. Think about it. From Vegas, where could you go in a week time, a
I
week
mean,
span? There's a bunch of
probably-
national parks in the area. You know,
Yeah.
you can, and you don't have to drive the whole time. You know, like you could just experience life for what life is.
Okay, you know what my bucket list thing is?
Tell me.
Okay, to do one of those like dune buggy things in the desert where I can like just with the
Yes.
ATV because I love ATVs. I
Oh
can
my
ride
gosh.
dirt bike and I love this kind of
Fun.
stuff. Yes.
Okay.
So that would be fun for me. So if I take the adventure,
Yeah,
I want
sure.
to try that.
Okay. So we would help you plan
And I'll
that out
probably
essentially.
gamble too. I'll probably like back to a casino. I like gambling. Wait, does it count if I go back to the casino or I have to stay out in the wild? Oh no, wait, we're getting me away from people.
Yeah, this is digital nomad.
Okay, so
right?
I have to go out into the wilderness.
You have to take your vision quest. You got to take it to nature. You'll have a survival guide in case shit goes down. You got 24/7 customer support. You got your dog. All right. Come on, what can go wrong?
Okay.
Like we got you. We got you.
This.
Yeah, you got this exactly. But think about the different states. You're in Vegas. You got Arizona south of you.
I've never been to Arizona.
You got Utah. I heard Arizona's cool.
I have too. I've never been. I really want to go.
Yeah, you should go.
So map out different parks, like different points.
Yeah, we want it to be like choose your own adventure.
Yeah.
And so the whole plan is like you would know where you're going before you start, essentially. Like you would have a schedule.
Yeah.
For a week, and we would go over that with you. We basically consult you before. So we would make sure, okay, you're going to be here on this day, so we know. Of course, you're going to be documenting your vlogging, whatever, but still, we want to make sure that you're safe, you're secure, you're comfortable, all that stuff. So
it's really well thought out.
We've been thinking about it for a while. We don't have a white paper yet, but we're getting there.
I think,
But I feel like, we're on to something because I don't think anyone's doing this. And, everyone wants experience.
Exactly.
What experience can I have when I mint this NFT?
Right.
Besides a community, besides exclusive, besides this freaking JPEG. Like, what else can you offer me? What's the utility? Adventure, exactly. Yeah. Everybody wants an adventure. And to have an Airbnb on wheels, that's dope. Yeah. That's a cool experience. Absolutely. And this guy, he's the one that brought that to my attention because I was just doing it for myself. Yeah. Because I was technically, I guess, the first one to do it, because I wanted that adventure for myself. And my cat. Yeah. So, and we did that last summer. And I still have...
Like somebody else can get value out of this. I want to do this for other people.
Exactly. And I'm like, I bet a lot of people want to be digital nomads, but they just don't know how to do it, or they think it's too scary or too hard or too expensive. I don't know.
If I had the starter guide and something already there for me where I felt comfortable, I'd be like, okay, I want to do this.
Yeah, exactly. So we will definitely talk more about it. I'm glad we're just having...
I know.
This is cool. We're going to wrap up, though, because I feel like we've been on. It's been almost an hour, but and I know that they have their next speaker, their next podcaster coming up, but give me just final words, final CTA, where can people find you, or like life lessons or something about like, oh, Jenna's been this inspiration in my life. I want to be the next Jenna. I want to be better. No, not the next Jenna. I want to be a better version of myself, obviously. And Jenna makes it so easy, right? So what could you give the audience, maybe some tips or life lessons?
You just need to speak from your heart, and you need to learn to let those voices say you can't do this, let them go away, and overcome fear. You can't. We only have one life, so don't be scared. Go fearless into it. Guys, I am Jenna X. You can find me on crypto Twitter at Jenna X Crypto. You can find me Jenna X Media on YouTube. I'm all over the place. Jenna X Crypto on Instagram. You'll find me.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jenna. This was a pleasure. You're amazing. Thank you.